Fulani government received 148 of their citizens repatriated from Niger Republic. Please don't ask me why do I bring the news or this news that this is not where we are going. And please don't blame me if I laugh on this matter. It have gone to the extent that even Niger Republic now they reject Nigerians. Just to tell you that that country is gone. More countries are going to reject Nigerians as we move on, knowing fully well now that their president is a CIA agent. So every of the citizens in other countries now is a threat to the security of those particular states. Those particular countries. Just to tell you that disintegration of Nigeria is near. Simon Ekpa said, he will end Nigeria, and it is happening. Don't get me wrong, he's not the one that reported Tinubu as a CIA agent. CIA made that clear to David Hundeyin, who is an investigative journalist. I said it, I think a couple of days ago, that Nigeria have no any reason to stand again as a country, because a new country is going to emanate from that Nigeria soon, which is the Biafran country, or rather the United States of Biafra. When the wife of late Ondo State Governor Betty Akeredolu said Nigeria is a zoo, do you know how many attackers that she gets now? She's having attacks even from the presidency because she said the truth. One thing about that country called Nigeria is that they hate the truth, and they are the one that always lie, because that country is built on the platform of lie. Those UK that they said they colonized them and give them independence, but they never leave. They are still there controlling the affairs. They are the one that decide who rules the country or not. If you come and decide that you have sense, just like Obi, speaking English here and there, left, right, and center, and Tinubu tell him, now statistics with the chop, the same Tinubu now don't they look for statistics. Apologies, my people. Anyway, the subject of the matter is that Nigeria is gone, and it's gone for good. No, it's gone for good, for the good of the Biafrans. So anyway, if you are still a Biafran, an Igbo-speaking person, or from the south, and you are still preaching on one Nigerianist, maybe they need to break your head and put brain inside, because you need to get brain. It means you don't have brain. Your brain is congealed, or you have empty skull. Look at Niger Republic, that is not even up to population of Lagos State. Niger Republic, that look like a Jebule, is now deporting Nigerians. What a shame. There was a country, and there is a country. That country is the United States of Biafra. I rest my case. Here are other headlines. Cameroonian forces launch a strike on Biafran separatist camp in Bakassi Peninsula. 8 governorship candidates declare support for Aiyedatiwa 48 hours to Ondo election. This one is another point that will make you to understand that the Biafra is going, because I said it earlier. Tinubu will become the last president or life president, and that is what is happening now. APC will take over all the whole states of Nigeria. APC will take over. They have vowed, they said, according to their that ugly monster that said it's a Ganduje, he said they will use a template to take over the remaining states. So now Nigeria is now going into a one party state, APC, and Tinubu have all it takes to achieve it, and they are doing it. 8 governorship candidates declare support for Aiyedatiwa APC. 48 hours, the election is, hey, God have mercy. The election is tomorrow, which is Saturday. And PDP are still there. jumping up and down. They want to take over. What are you taking over? Taking over from who? Nigeria is irredeemable. Another one. She don't come again with another big bang. So sad. Former Ondo Face lady, Mrs. Betty Akeredolu. This woman don't come out again, though. She don't make headline again. Anyway, let us read in between the lines. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Nigeria is gone. Fulani government has received 148 Nigerians repatriated from Niger Republic. Nigeria News report that the Lagos Territorial Office of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, confirmed the latest development in a statement shared on social media on Thursday, which is yesterday. NEMA said the returnees arrived in Nigeria on Tuesday, noting the international organization facilitated the return. According to NEMA, the repatriated Nigerians include 120 adults, males, 9 adult females, and 10 male children, 7 children, and 2 infants. The statement read, the NEMA Lagos Territorial Office, alongside other key stakeholders, welcomed a new group of returnees repatriated from the Niger Republic on Tuesday, 12th November 2024, with support from the International Organization for Migration, IOM. The returnees landed at Lagos Murtala Muhammed International Airport, cargo terminal. Okay, even they do them cargo safe at approximately 2:15 p.m. on Sky Mali Flight ER/ECTZ, totaling 148 individuals. The group included 120 adult males, 9 adult females, 10 male children, 7 female children, and 2 infants. Due to heavy rain, there was a brief delay in moving the returnees from the aircraft once the weather cleared. Officials from the Nigeria Immigration Service arrived, and the aircraft handlers provided buses to transport the returnees to the Biometric Registration Center for documentation. Other stakeholders present included representatives from the NCFRI, FRMI, IOM, and FAAN. Cameroonian forces launched a strike on Biafran separatist camp in Bakassi. The Cameroonian forces have destroyed the camp of the Dragon Fighter Marine, a Biafran separatist group operating in Bakassi Peninsula. The airstrikes marked a significant escalation in the conflict between Cameroonian forces and the separatist groups in the region. According to reports, the camp came under attack in an early morning airstrike, with several separatist fighters feared killed or injured. The Cameroonian military has confirmed the success of the operation, stating that it was aimed at disrupting separatist activities in the region. The conflict in Bakassi Peninsula has been ongoing for several years, with separatist groups seeking independence from Cameroon and Nigeria. The situation has been further complicated by the presence of other armed groups in the region. The international community has called for restraint and dialogue to resolve the crisis. However, the airstrike by Cameroonian forces is likely to escalate tensions in the region. They are going to receive what now? Forget. Hey. Airstrike. Cameroon. And I don't touch the tiger's, the lion's tail. 8 governorship candidates declare support for Ayedetewa for 8 hours to Ondo election. 8 governorship candidates of various political parties have declared support for the Ondo State governorship Lucky Ayedetewa ahead of the state gubernatorial selection. Nigeria News report that Ayedetewa, the candidate of the All Poverty Congress APC in the selection, stated this on Thursday in Akure during an interactive event organized by the Special Engagement Committee of the APC National Campaign Council. They have buy them off now, they don't pay them. Ayedetewa declared that the 8 governorship candidates who declared support for him, showed that the people of the state were with APC. The governor appealed to his supporters not to relax until he is victorious in Saturday's governorship election, or selection rather. Ayedatiwa said that the remaining hours before the election should be used to intensify the mobilization drive towards delivering victory for the party. He said, "We have only one agenda ahead of us, that is to deliver the victory on Saturday, because we have campaigned across the state and listened to the plights of the people. Let us go back to our communities and continue the work. We must not be complacent. There are still work to be done, and we must be ready to finish the work for ultimate victory." Just this morning, 8 governorship candidates have declared support for us ahead of the election, and that should tell us that the people are with us. The governor added that when elected, he will deliver his promises to the people toward the development of the state. Nigeria is irredeemable. So sad. Former Ondo First Lady, Mrs. Akeredolu. Former Ondo State First Lady, Mrs. Betty Akeredolu, has decried what she described as the tribal divide of Nigerians on national and topical issues affecting the country. The wife of late Governor Rotimi Akeredolu said this on Thursday in response to the attacks from netizens on her ex post on Wednesday concerning Nigeria's 2023 presidential election and the United States 2024 presidential election. On her ex handle on Wednesday, Mrs. Akeredolu noted that while it took 5 days to count 25 million votes during last Nigeria's presidential election, America counted 155 million cast in the November election in 10 hours, stressing that dishonesty, when prioritized, makes simple things difficult. In her comment section, some netizens accused her and her late husband of benefiting from the Nigeria's corrupt political system. Following the controversy that surrounded the election result in the 2023 selection, some accused her of making the statement because an Igbo candidate did not win. You see, tribal line. You can never say anything without these people not coming to attack you, not coming bringing tribal bigotry, ethnic, religious sentiments, and the rest of them. And that is why you see the country can never work. The people that are oppressing them are even in unity to suppress them. Why the people who they are suppressing, who supposed to be in unity to fight the government, are now scattered between ethnic and religious and the tribes? The Imo State-born regretted that some netizens resorted to tribal attacks for her comment on national issues. Honestly, this issue raised a topical aiming to agitate like minds to discuss and find solutions to our electoral misdeeds. Everybody in the political space, including the electorate, is involved in the electoral malfeasance. If the 2023 general election presidential benefited you as an individual or group, was that the best Nigeria could offer? Alas, they turned it into a tribal war of wars. Nigeria is irredeemable. So sad. Ms. Akeredolu wrote on Thursday. She also explained that contrary to misconception from some Nigerians, she was already active in politics before her husband, late Governor Akeredolu, became a politician. I have been in politics since 2007, way before my husband even thought about it. I contested under ANPP to represent Owerri Federal Constituency at the House of Rep in 2007. It was OBJ, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, do or die era, so there was no election. My involvement in Ondo State politics was only to provide spousal support to my husband to succeed, given that my political experience is indisputable. Believe it or not, Aketi's legacy in Ondo State is there for even the blind to see and bigoted to feel. the Ondo former first lady added. Now here, we go take leave on her. Make on her argue with on her tablets. I'll be right back. Kemesiano.